One, go.
Hello, we're back at the podcast session again with interesting stories from my A22 students. They have prepared some stories for us. The idea is to talk a little bit about the past, memorable stories. So, hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
my name is Maria Fernanda.
How old are you, Mafe?
I years old.
Yes, how
I-
old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
17 years old. Very good. And where do you live?
I live in Bucaramanga, neighborhood Girardot.
Okay, very good, Mafe. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Karen Santiago.
How old are you, Karen?
I am 22 years old.
Okay, and where do you live?
I live in San Francisco, Bucaramanga.
Okay, very good. Okay, as we're talking about an interesting story, Karen, I would like to hear from you. Tell me about your story. Tell me what happened.
I'm going to talking about Miss A.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I traveled to Aguachica. There is a story
Of something that happened to you. Yeah.
the story of something that happened to me when I was
I think it was 18, right?
yes
18. Uh-huh. Come on, go ahead.
um, nervous.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. You can do it. You got this.
What?
Come on. No problem. It's okay. You can go.
I remember when I traveled to Aguachica. This the story of something that happened when it was year old. I was in Medellin when Andrea called me to invite me to Aguachica. I traveled alone without me till my parents because I was going to stay at their house. At the time was in Midar. I arrived at 7 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
at the house. We were four friends. That something. Oh, teacher.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. You can start again. No problem. It's fine. Relax. Nothing happens.
That time night we went all parents drinking and dancing until the club closed. We went to eat hamburger.
Yes. And what happened? You went to eat the hamburger just with your girlfriend, right?
Oh yes, while I was 18, my friend told me that the man who was looking at me was the one who was at the discotheque.
Uh-huh. Yes.
It was a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
We got home. I took a shower and fell asleep. I was asleep when I feel someone on top of me. I wake up. Push hand off with my feet while screaming of fear. He ran out the bath of the bath house
Yeah.
and my parents. The case being prosecuted for sad and sexual abuse of a minor.
Of a minor, yes. Okay, that's a very terrible story. Actually, it's impressive. Yeah. So you were sleeping. He got on top of you. You pushed him, and then he escaped.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember his face? Do you remember his face? You don't
No,
remember.
Not remember.
It was dark. I mean, the lights weren't off.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, okay. You don't remember his face, but it was an adult. It was
Yes.
an adult. Jesus Christ. Like, do you think old, young, very old, or what?
Me?
No, the guy, the man.
No.
You don't know. Okay, very good. Okay, Karen, thank you so much. And now let's continue with Muffin. Muffin, tell me about your interesting story.
Good morning. My first name is Maria. Today I'm going to talk about a memorable celebration for me. That was Bucaramanga with the championship. I remember when Bucaramanga was champion. I waited for that moment all my life. I was 17 years old. This event happened on the wonderful June 15, 2024. A day that a day that I will always I remember with great happiness. This day it rained a lot from the only two end of the match. On Saturday in the night was the game. Suddenly, many people to the stadium watching the game. But the watching game. After that, they take off flash and gave love of the sport to the team. After a while, the penalties came the most difficult moment all this experience, but in the finally Aldair blocked and we are champions. I was happy, I cried with happiness. Thank you.
You cry with happiness. Yeah, that's amazing. I remember that day. Yes, I remember that day. I was actually watching a movie at Cine Colombia in Cacique because I don't like football, but I understand that it's very important for you guys, and that's great. Okay, so we're done with this podcast session. They have told us their stories. Thank you so much, Karen and Mafe, and see you next time for another podcast session. Bye bye.